welcome back to Next Good Thing, a channel where I help you do stuff. Sometimes, as we get older, we find that there are things that we want and love to do that we just sort of stop doing. And once we realize that, it can be really hard to get back into whatever hobby it is that we really enjoy. So this week, I'm going to help teach you how to get back into a habit that a lot of people really enjoy, and that I myself had to learn how to get back into after I graduated college. This week, I'm going to help you learn how to get back into the habit of reading. Now, there are a lot of reasons why a lot of adults don't read for pleasure as much as they used to when they were younger. Sometimes it involves struggling with depression, which can really rob you of a lot of your motivation to do things. Or sometimes people feel like they have to read so many books for school that they don't have time to also read the books that they're interested in, and then reading becomes more of a chore than it used to be. Or people just get busy with life stuff and forget that it's okay to take the time to do things for yourself like reading. Whatever the reason you need to get back into the habit of reading, let's take it step by step. The first step of getting back into the habit of reading is to pick out a book that you want to read. It can be anything. If you're the kind of person who finds yourself browsing Barnes & Noble and buying books but never reading them, pick out whichever one excites you most. Or you could read Harry Potter for the 100th time. Or if you found a movie or TV series that you found out was based on a book and now you want to read the book to see if you can get more detail on these characters that you really like. There is no wrong answer. As long as you want to read it or it seems interesting to you, that's the book you choose. Great, that was step 1. Now for step 2. Step 2 is to just put the book by your bed. That's it. That's the whole step. Just keep the book by your bed. I don't think I need to explain this one further. Woohoo! So now we're already moving on to step 3. Step 3 is once you've done your nighttime routine and you're in bed and you're relaxed, just open the book and read a sentence. That's it, just one sentence. All right, let's move on to step 4. Step 4 is to repeat step 3 and add more length. You can move to step 4 whenever you're ready. That means that if you read a sentence before, try reading a paragraph this time, or a page. Just try to get into the habit of reading just a little bit more as you go. Now you can start by doing one sentence one night, and then a paragraph the next night, and then a page the night after that. Or if getting back into reading is more of a challenge for you, this step can take you as long as you need it to. That's okay. If you need to read one sentence a night, every night for a month, go for it. That's fine. This is something that should bring you joy and that should make you feel relaxed and happy, and if you feel like you're doing an assignment, then getting back into the habit won't be as fun. You can also just read a page one night and then a chapter the next night and then a page the night after that. You don't have to increase the amount that you read every single night, just overall, try to build up over time. I recommend going on with this step 4 until you find yourself reading about a chapter a night. Could be more, it's up to you, whatever feels comfortable for you. Now it's time for the bonus round. The bonus round is to take your reading with you. If the best time for you to read is in bed every night, go for it. Do it. That's great. But maybe you find yourself itching to read a certain book when you're on your lunch hour. Or maybe when you're going to work or to school on the bus. What you're going to want to do is keep the book with you for those times. Now that means moving the book from your bed. I read a lot, so I find it easier to carry around a Kindle than a lot of books. Or if you've been doing this whole thing with audiobooks the whole time, that's okay too. Now that you're reading pretty reliably, about a chapter a night at least, try taking the book away from the nightstand. Think about if reading at night is really the best time for you to read. Reading at night is a great way to get back into the habit because you're not surrounded by as many distractions. But if once you're reading more regularly, you find yourself wanting to read on the bus to work or during your lunch break, that's okay. Just take the book with you and read at those times. If you like reading in bed at night, that's totally okay too. Just leave the book on your nightstand. But if you find yourself wanting to read throughout the day, take the book with you, or a Kindle, whatever makes it easier for you to get into the story. And again, this is something that can take as long as you need it to. Don't feel pressured to get totally back into this and into the groove of everything in a week. This is something that you do for you, so you should enjoy it and take as long as you need. So that's it, you guys. That's how you get back into reading. I hope this helped you. Please leave me a note in the comments below about what kinds of things you want help breaking down into smaller steps. As I said last week, I'd love to do another Q&A episode, so please give me those questions. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I release new videos every Wednesday. And don't forget, I believe in you.